Hey y'all, it's Michael and it's VEDA day 6, and today I just wanted to quickly film this video and let you know some of the books that I plan to read during April. Since I'm doing VEDA, I decided to keep this wanting to read TBR really short because the time that I would use to read, I would be editing these videos, and that's gonna take the longest in filming. By the time I upload this, I might already started on it, but I'm gonna start first on It Can't Happen Here by Sinclair Lewis. This book right now is quite popular because of the story itself. This is about someone who runs for the presidency. He promises the American people he'll make America great again, but then when unfortunately, he's elected as president, and then all hell breaks loose. And so I'm excited to read it and see. So yeah, this book has been getting this and then George Orwell's, and then there's another book, and then there's another book. Oh my god, I'm not good at this. But a lot of these books are getting like a resurgence and people are reading them, so I'm excited to read this. This one and then this other one I'm gonna show you is from the library, so I'm gonna read them first. Is The Lesser Bohemians by Emir McBride. I saw this it's long listed on the Bailey's long list, and so I wanted to check it out because I just finished reading The Glorious Heresies, and that won last year's Bailey's prize, and I thought it was okay. So I'm excited to read this and see like what this is all about. This is the type of book that I would have never picked up on, because first off, it says romance on the side, and I don't usually read a lot of romances, but the cover is so cool. Like this use of like, it's almost like a redacted statement. It's really cool. So yay. The other book that I want to read is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I have never read this before, and the main reason why I want to read it is because obviously it's a classic and a lot of people have said that it's fantastic, but the Hulu TV show premieres soon. I forgot when it premieres. It's premiering in April, I think, so that's why I wanted to read it. This is a Every Man's Library edition that I got for like $1, $2. It was really, oh, red is nice. It was really inexpensive, so I'm excited to read this. Now, April is actually National Poetry Month, and I kind of fell off. I started really well with my short stories, and I'm like really doing well on reading a short story every single day, and if I fall behind, then I just read 2 short stories that day. But I really fell behind on poetry because I wanted to read a poem every single day, and so I'm gonna be back on that. And the way I'm gonna do that is writing down the poem I read on that day. And I think physically getting a pen, writing down what poem I read that day, because I do that with my short stories, and I feel like that really helps for some odd reason. I don't know what it is. It might be something in my mind, like if I write it down, then I'm gonna actually do it. And so, yeah. So I stopped. You can tell where the ribbon is. I stopped like in the middle of this. Like I stopped on page 133, and there's like 200. Oh, it's 300 pages. So I'm like almost halfway, and I just stopped. I don't know why, but I am gonna be back on this. What really motivated me to make sure I go through to read a poem every single day is because Brown Eyed Reader is doing like a poem every single day, and she did a video. I'll link it right here, or right here somewhere. I'll link it somewhere. And she did Kidnap Poem, which is one of my favorite poems on this collection. Like I have it marked. Oh right, oh my gosh, I have it marked right here, and it's such a good poem. Like it's a fantastic poem. And so when I saw that video, I was like, it just like motivated me. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. One poem every single day. I'll write it down, and that way I can make sure to finish this. And speaking of poetry, because I think I'm gonna finish this by the end of the month, hopefully. I don't know how many poems are left. But if I do finish this, my backup will be poems by Maya Angelou, so that's my backup. Because I'm thinking after, if I finish all of this, I am going to go back to my TBR that I wanted to read, the books that I wanted to read in February, because I didn't get around to those, so I'm going to try to crack down on my reading. If you're doing VEDA, let me know so I can catch up on your videos. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!